Hey, we're learning about Joseph today, and one of the big deals about Joseph is that guy knew how to serve, and what he did, he worked hard at it. So here's a really cool song that I hope you enjoy, and sing with me, okay? I'll serve, serve, I'll serve the Lord forever. I'll serve, serve, serve the Lord forever. I'll do my best, he'll do the rest. Whoa, I'll do my best for him. Oh, oh, oh. I'll do my best, he'll do the rest. Whoa, I'll do my best for him. Now, what's even cooler is when I sing, I'll serve, serve, serve the Lord forever. I'll serve, serve. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it again. Here we go. I'll serve, serve, clap, clap, clap. Serve the Lord forever. I'll serve, serve. I'll serve the Lord forever. I'll do my best, he'll do the rest. Oh, I'll do my best for him. Oh, oh, oh. I'll do my best, he'll do the rest. Oh, I'll do my best for him. Woo! I love that song. So here's another cool song that reminds us about Jesus and that he is the Lord. So he's like the captain of our life. So just like Joseph, even though people thought they were bosses of Joseph, his real boss and the one that loved him like crazy was God. And the same thing, kiddos, Jesus is crazy about you. And we need to make him the boss of our life, right? He is Lord. He is Lord. He is risen from the dead. And he is Lord. He is Lord. He is Lord. He is risen from the dead. And he is Lord. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's do it again. He is Lord. He is Lord. He is risen from the dead, and he is Lord. He is Lord. We're talking about Jesus here. He is Lord. He is risen from the dead, and he is Lord. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. That Jesus Christ is Lord. Nice job! Thanks for singing with me, you guys. Boys and girls, thanks for joining with me again. I tell you, I hope you had a good week. We started out talking about Joseph last week, and this is so juicy, so good that we're going to continue on with him. In fact, last week we saw how nasty people can be, that his brothers tried to get rid of him by really hurting him, and finally they decide to sell him. And we just know, like, that's totally wrong. Never should a human being be sold out or given away. Like, that's just the worst. Imagine how he felt when Joseph arrives. Let me just read in in Genesis 39, this is how the story goes. So you remember, he sold to some people, and now the people are showing up and they're about to sell him to somebody else. Let me read. Big Bible, can't read the small print. So again. Now, when Joseph arrived in Egypt with the Ishmaelite traders, he was purchased or bought by Potiphar, a member of the personal staff of Pharaoh. Pharaoh's, he's the king, the boss of Egypt. And Potiphar was the captain of the palace guard. The Lord was with Joseph and blessed him greatly as he served in the home of his Egyptian master. You guys, God was with Joseph even through this crummy time. So it's really hard, but Joseph believed God, not just for every little detail, but he believed God for, okay, I'm going to trust, even though things are crummy right now, I believe that he's going to do something. So he's looking out and he's going to say, no, God is in this. God is going to take care of me. So his boss realizes that whatever Joseph does, he's good. He's good. So he gives him all sorts of responsibility. Oftentimes, my friends, kiddos, when we are faithful, when we do the stuff that we're supposed to do, oftentimes we get more trust and more responsibility. I think it's pretty safe to even try that with your parents. When they ask you to do something, do it well and do it right away. And as you build trust, as you do stuff that you're supposed to do, I bet you your parents will sometimes give you more responsibility and trust you more. It's really cool. He's in charge of everything. And then all of a sudden, Potiphar's wife, she's not a very good influence here. And she wants him to do bad stuff. So it's constantly bugging, hey, let's do bad stuff. Let's do bad stuff. Hey, let's do bad stuff. And it's just like, no. I believe God and I trust God and I would not do that to my boss. And finally, she is so bad and she just actually grabs him by the jacket and says, come on over, let's do bad stuff. And he's just like, no. And he hits the road. He's gone. And she's left holding his jacket. So she goes and goes to her husband and says, you know what? I'm just so nice. But Joseph was bad. And he tried to make me do bad stuff. Here's the proof. Here's his jacket. She totally lied. He's thrown in jail. So sad. But yet in the jail, again, Joseph is so good at stuff because he believes God and he wants to do his best that now the people that are in charge of the jail boost him up. And now he's in charge of a whole bunch of stuff. Long story short, all of a sudden the Pharaoh hears about him and gets him to come and help with a dream that he had. And God is on Joseph, and Joseph knows how to make sense of the dream. Oh, you guys, the story goes from like bad to good, the bad to good, the bad to good, the bad to good kind of thing. But you know what? We learn that even though we go through hard times, God is there and God is faithful. He sees you, he notices you, and he's got this. I think you are going to love the video today. See you guys.
Stories of the Bible. Joseph in Egypt. This is Joseph.
Hey!
Who was the son of Israel and Rachel.
Ah.
He was his father's favorite, so his brothers hated him and sold him into slavery.
Yeep.
You see, Joseph was taken to Egypt,
Oof.
and Potiphar, one of the Pharaoh's officials, bought him for his household. God was with Joseph, and he did well in Potiphar's house.
Oh.
Potiphar saw that God made everything Joseph did a success.
Aha.
So he put Joseph in charge of his whole house.
Yeah.
And God blessed Potiphar's house because of this. Potiphar's wife saw how well Joseph was doing in the house, and she wanted to make him do bad things.
Blah.
Joseph ran away from her because he wanted nothing to do with someone who would try to make him do the wrong thing. This made Potiphar's wife angry, and she wanted to be rid of Joseph. So she lied and made Potiphar believe that Joseph had done the bad things that she wanted him to do. Potiphar burned with anger against Joseph and sent him to prison. While Joseph was in prison, again, he did well, and the warden soon made him responsible for all that was done there. God was with Joseph and gave him success in whatever he did. When 2 full years had passed, Pharaoh was having unsettling dreams. Pharaoh did not understand his dreams, so he sent for Joseph. Pharaoh asked Joseph to tell him the meaning of his dreams. With God's help, Joseph told Pharaoh that the dreams told of what could come in the future, and he explained all the dreams to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh believed that what Joseph was saying was true. He trusted Joseph as a wise man, and he put him in charge of the land of Egypt, of Pharaoh's palace, and of all his people.